Hello, with Short Games Live. My name is Steven, and I am joined by Jeremy from 8-Bit Gamesters. Hey, Jeremy.
What up?
What
What are you
and
doing?
what are you doing here? McCoy's here too, for the time
Yep.
being. Jake is running late, so I'm in charge. That's.
That's terrifying.
I don't know why that should be any different from normal because I definitely stream the most here, so we've had streams where I'm in charge before. It's not a scary thing, I promise.
Yeah, it's a little scary.
Shut up. So, Solstice of Heroes is here. It's called Solstice of Heroes, right? Not Hero
Yeah.
Solstice?
Yeah, Solstice of Euros.
Solstice of Heroes, yeah.
Yeah.
Solstice of Heroes, that's right.
That's where you
That's right.
go to the sun and get you a euro.
So we're doing stuff for Solstice of Heroes, or at least that's the plan. We have not touched it yet, or at least I haven't. Have you guys messed with it at all?
No.
I picked up the helmet, which
Yeah.
is the
I
first
also
piece
picked
you're
up
going to
the
get,
helmet.
but I wasn't
Yeah.
getting any completion on it, which is
Yeah,
why I
'cause-
do believe that it
We-
has to be equipped. But I
It
also
has to
believe that
be
we
on,
have to be doing
EAZ.
the... Yeah, I think we also have to get progression strictly through the EAZ stuff.
All right, I guess we're doing EAZ then.
The Earth Aerial Zone.
Yep. Not the Electronic Art Zone, because that sounds awful. Oh.
EAZ.
It's in the zone.
Welcome to hell. Hey, Pablo. We are gonna dive into EAZ, I guess, momentarily. This is
Oh
Destiny.
yeah,
though, so
everybody
we're gonna have
missed
to-
where we just got Thorn. So they were there for when we almost got Thorn for like 4 hours.
They weren't watching that. That wasn't
No,
live
but
stream, I
we
don't think.
no, but we talked about it
We did.
at length.
We did. We did get
So-
Thorn. It only took us 52 minutes and 48 seconds, something like
Yeah,
that.
update. Thorn has been got,
And surely
and I just got the silver bullet ornament.
that's nice. Sure enough, they're gonna update something with Shadowkeep, and I'm gonna be like, oh, I want Thorn now, and then I'm gonna be like, I have to do the stuff.
Thorn is really good. Yes, it can be branded as a PvP gun, but the Mark of the Devourer will work on normal enemies. And so
It is a PvP gun. I would have to see how Mark of the Devourer scales. It could
yeah,
potentially.
I need to see the numbers on it.
Yeah, because I remember in Destiny 1, Mark of the Devourer just did basically nothing. Basically do 10 strikes, 3 adventures, and 3 EAZ, 10 Gambit or Crucible minimal, 1 Crucible. And you said that's easy? That sounds awful. That's a lot of steps, Pablo. And most of those sound bad. Oh,
So
man,
Solstice
I do not
key
have that right.
fragments. It says a fragment of a key used to open Solstice packages from the EAZ.
Okay.
So
Also,
we'll get
there's a
them
ship in the
by doing
Eververse that looks
things.
like a. There's a ship in the Eververse that looks like a surfboard.
A ship.
A ship that looks like a surfboard sideways. The transpose in the main page.
Hey, Silver
Alright,
Bullet is a crimson skin, Steven.
Oh, I have it.
The ivory crimson skin.
All goods for
I
trade.
believe I have that skin.
Take a look.
It's a very cool skin.
That's a very pretty gun.
Whenever you guys are ready, I will take us to Earth, I guess.
We
What
have to
is this?
proc it from here.
Earth.
Oh, is it that start mission over there?
Yeah, not the EDZ, the EAZ.
I see. Well, I didn't know if it was started at EDZ or not, but yeah, I see that now. Ready?
As
Ready?
as one can be.
Ready?
Nope. Yeah, I don't care. I'm good. Let's go.
Okay.
Whatever. I
Ready?
don't care.
EAZ.
Whoa.
Austin says, "What's up, gamers? The genie has arrived." Hey, Austin.
Are y'all gonna go ahead and just equip it? Or are y'all gonna keep it in your inventory and see what happens?
I already equipped it.
Yeah. Well, it's stronger than the helmet that I have, so yeah, I equipped it.
Oh no.
Steven, I'm gonna do a little dry run for Thorn.
Yeah, I've got
See what
Lumina
all it can
equipped,
do.
so maybe if our gun barrels touch, we'll get a secret power.
Gay?
Hey, you wanna touch tips?
Touch tips? Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, we're already going to do a fusion when we land, so we might as well touch tips while we're at it.
Heck yeah.
Gross. Y'all's,
I'm sorry,
y'all's
Jeremy.
just
Feel,
nasty.
are you jealous? Do you feel left out? Do you want to touch tips too?
No.
Don't lie.
Okay. We'll touch
Yes.
later. Austin. Austin, we sound depressed because, one, we just finished getting our butts kicked by getting McCoy Thorn. We did get it, but it was tedious. Also, we
Agonizing.
sound depressed because we're doing Solstice of Heroes.
And I'm
Yeah.
currently working through kidney stones.
Oh yeah, that too. McCoy's passing some kidney stones.
I'm about to give birth.
What are you going to name it? Or them?
Emmeline Shaw.
No!
That's funny.
Funniest part is that this was the three-man crew that was there for that.
It
Yes.
was.
She's everything. Well, this is kind of neat.
So already,
Oh my
the
God.
cool thing about Thorn is you're gonna do decent damage on initial trigger pull,
Yeah.
but not near that of other hand cannons.
Yep.
But what you're getting is okay. Okay.
What?
You get the dot, and then you. Okay, Soul Devour. I need to see how long Soul Devour's cooldown is. So, get a kill, pick up the Remnant, which increases. Okay, so if you can get a kill with the gun,
Yep.
which it does decent base damage and a crap ton of dot.
Good.
So just unload all 9 shots and kill something. If you kill something with it, you then pick up the remnant that is dropped by the
There's
dead
Jake.
enemy, which gives you Soul Devourer for 9 seconds, which gives
Okay.
you a crazy buff to your damage, which then does equal damage to compared to other hand cannons.
Gotcha.
So it is a proc heavy gun, but even if you don't use it as a proc heavy gun, the dot makes it still very useful.
Good. Sounds like Lumina, aside from having a dot.
With the procs, yes, it is very Lumina-esque, just the opposite naturally.
So Austin, funny you should say that because I'm on green armor, literally the first piece, and I already want to quit Solstice of Heroes. I'm getting hit. I'm getting hit. I like this area though. This is a cool area.
The EAZ.
Yeah.
EA.
Cool as hell. I'm here. No, we're
What
around.
up?
Way too late. Hey, we're live.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, we're live.
Check you out. When did you go live?
Like 10
20
minutes ago.
seconds ago.
It's like 10 years ago, brah.
Well, I have a problem. You update today, right? Yeah.
Yep.
And you didn't passively update.
Well, I have it set to do that, McCoy. So you would think it would do that, but nah, I didn't.
I try my best not to think.
Yeah, I should probably start doing that as well. So yes, there's no way I'm going to stay in the next hour.
Okay. Well, you can stay in the and run chat or something.
I might as well stay at the party, man. What are we doing?
Yeah.
I can't even. I'm
We are
full.
Out
We're
of
currently
the
doing-
kindness of these gentlemen's hearts, I now have Thorn.
Yep.
Wow.
We're good people.
Does that mean Steven
was-
played PvP just for you, McCoy?
No, the last piece of the puzzle was actually a modified strike, and it was. I think he would rather have played five.
God! Oh!
I think he would rather have played 5 rounds of PvP.
Probably.
5 rounds, because that would have ended faster, win or lose.
Yep.
Wow. That's,
But out of the kindness of their hearts.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
If you want it, I will gladly run with you. I know that you're a collector of things.
Me, I am a collector of things, but there are some things that I just don't know if they're worth it.
It's not.
It's actually a really fun gun.
What's up, Austin? What's up, Pablo? Pablo, I haven't seen you around in a while.
Yeah,
Good to
he
see
was
ya.
he was away from home for like a month and a half or something. He talked about it last time. I don't
gotcha.
remember where he went or where he's from, so I didn't want to say out of country, out of state, or anything like that. 'cause I don't think
Undisclosed
he's-
location of an important mission.
I think you said Puerto
Yeah.
Rico.
Who is it
Jake.
that always gets landed on?
Jake, your internet is crapping the crap out.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
So
We need you to
Me
fix
being
it,
here
like
isn't the
stat.
best idea.
I mean, you can be here, just maybe stop your download.
Not gonna happen, Bromigo. Okay, so Steven, as a lover of all things DOT, this gun is fantastically fun.
Good.
I wish I could show you the dots on the boss right now.
Yep. This is a beefcake of a boss. Good
Yeah.
lord.
And I supered him before I started shooting at him.
I
So do you guys know how this mode works now at this point, or?
We like you're
We
hearing
just
us in our
hopped
first
in,
instance.
and right now it's looking a lot like
It's like a
a
boss
bunch of stuff.
The only it is a boss run. The only thing that you really need to keep in mind is whenever y'all you're on a time limit, I think, and I'm looking. I don't see where that indicates that.
Right.
But
on the left side.
at-
It was that first round when we were just killing mini bosses. That was timed, but this part was not.
Gotcha. Once you run out of time, it will summon a big boss. You fight the big boss, and then, depending on how many bosses you killed, a number of chests will appear. They will
killed 2.
all appear at once, and they'll show you where they are, but then they disappear, and you won't see them until you get close to them again. So you
chests,
kind of have to. The suggested method is to be high after you kill that last boss, and try to spot as many as you can, and then kind of work your way around. And those caches you guys just got, I think it takes 15 key fragments to open them, and as I understand it, it's a lot of random loot. So.
It's not guaranteed Solstice loot.
I think
Solstice
there's
loot
some rare
is-
Solstice loot mixed in there, but like you're not going to get glows or anything like that.
Clear.
Gotcha. I was gonna say Solstice loot doesn't contain like actual gear; it's just cosmetic stuff, right?
I mean, you got the glows, and then there's the armor, and I mean, obviously the armor's gear, but
But the
I
armor
don't
has to
really.
be fed.
Did y'all find the 4th one?
No, we're still looking.
And like the Everburst
Oh.
stuff, I don't know that you
I
can
found
get
it.
that without Bright Dust or something else.
6
Get it.
seconds.
Get it!
I can't. It's above me.
Oh, I thought it was closer than that.
No, it was on top of this building over here.
Alright.
I think is it 1,000 silver for glows, Austin? Last I checked, it was 800. Either way, it's crazy because it can only be applied to one piece of armor that you're gonna trash later. I don't get it.
That's why it should
I
be
like
called...
the EAZ stuff, though. It was fun.
Yeah, I'd like to try some of that and run a few of those. Those are fun.
The Solstice
Austin,
of
did you
Useless.
get the new? Is it the new Lord of the Wolves emblem, or is it the other one? What's the weapon? Prismatic.
The green helmet's almost finished with its current objective. I just need a few more precision final blows.
Good job putting on the
What was
helmet
your
first,
other
Steven.
objective? Your bottom objective?
Cabal defeated.
Ah, mine is Fallen defeated.
Mine's Hive.
Interesting.
Are y'all running different classes?
Yep.
We are.
Screw you, Bungie.
Each class has a different thing.
That's stupid.
Go fornicate with a cactus, Bungie.
Yes.
That is a clip right there. Clip that.
Hold on.
Go
fornicate
with a cat.
with a cactus bungee. Screw you. That's 8 words.
Excellent.
Wonderful.
We played some fishbowl a couple days ago when McCoy was in town for his interview. A lot of good quotes came out of it. We watched a YouTube poop right before we played it of Toy Story, and one of the parts was the army man who hurts himself, and the toy soldier. He's like, "Go on, leave me behind," and then the commander comes up and goes, "A good soldier always leaves a dirtbag behind," and then it rewinds the clip so he walks away backwards. So
Wow.
there were 3 different versions of "A good soldier leaves a dirtbag behind" in that one game of fishbowl.
I love it. That's amazing. So Pablo and Austin, are y'all still talking about the macro mini sparrow? Because I don't like it. I
Wow.
think it's silly. I think it's silly.
That's where you draw the line?
It's not even that I don't like it because it's silly. It's just I just don't like it. Like I wish it was something cooler and like I like that it's small, but I wish it was something cooler.
I think it
looking.
looks really dumb. It looks like a squeaky toy.
And I'm
I
fine with
wish
that.
it
That's what they're
was
going
a
for,
second.
but it's not even a cool looking squeaky toy, you know what I mean? Or are y'all talking about the boat one? Because the boat one, the one that looks like a boat, I'm thinking about getting, but I don't know if I want to do it.
Told you, Steven.
So I talked to the Solstice lady.
Yeah.
And she updated my milestone.
Oh, good. Now we have all useless armor.
Yeah.
Yay, Solstice! This is a terrible event. Whoever created this event. I hate this event.
Oh,
This
but
is
Steven,
supposed to
you
be-
get the breathe in. That's nice.
This is supposed to be a celebration. How are we celebrating? Like, we're just doing the stuff that we already did when we started the game. This is dumb. I don't even know what this old woman... No, I'm going to skip your dialogue. I don't care.
Hey, be nice to Eva Levante.
Why?
No.
So, Steven and Jeremy, did y'all have a bet that I was going to like that boat sparrow?
We had a bet that you would spend silver on something.
It was... Yeah, it wasn't really about, like, the sparrow. It was just that you were going to buy something.
And see, it wasn't even that it was a bet. It's that we both knew that it was, so there was no wager involved. It was just a
Yeah.
mutual agreement.
Well, I'm happy
Yeah,
to
he's
prove you
probably gonna
both
get
wrong.
something.
I am not purchasing it because I don't think it's worth it. The
I'm
grand
sorry
scheme.
to upset Grand Genie.
Oh, I've upset the genie. So it's interesting that the EAZ
Stupid.
is from the is on the tower. I thought that was an interesting choice.
You know what? I actually might use the Solstice bond because it's got the cool phoenix on it. That might be worth my time.
Can you add a glow effect to it? Because then
That would be really cool.
Oh my god. You can just pay for a glow effect on everything.
Pablo said, "I hope you get slapped by a chicken."
chicken. Well,
That's a
hold on
fishbowl
now.
quote.
Pablo is the chicken boy, so he loves chickens. Is that a compliment? Like, is that like, hey, I hope you have a great day. Hey, I hope you have the pleasure of getting slapped in the face by a chicken today. You
I
know?
think that's more in line with where you and I would say, Bungie go fornicate with
Fornicate
a cactus. And for Pablo, that translates to, I hope he gets slapped by a chicken. The macro mini is the one that's just really small, right? That's all we're talking about here. Because you guys are so strongly for it. I'm
All right.
like
Do you
nervous.
guys want to go
I've
back
really
into
upset the order.
EAZ?
Continue to embrace glory as much as you'd like. It's our gift to you.
Give me just a second.
I don't know where Pablo's going now. He says it's an honor you don't deserve, so I don't know if he wanted this.
I don't know why I thought that was so funny, but that was really funny. Like, I just see him like arguing with Austin, raising his hand with a chicken, and he goes, "You know what? You don't deserve it." And he just puts it down.
Like a raw chicken.
Yeah.
He's holding it like a woman's shoe, like a sandal. You know? It's just a piece of chicken breast, and he's like, "You're not worth it."
You're not worth it.
Okay, so
Oh
Steven,
my god.
have you started watching The Boys on
I
Amazon
have.
Prime?
I'm 2 episodes in.
Okay, all right. I just finished episode. Is episode 2 Cherry or is that 3?
Episode 2 is what ends up happening to Translumin, the invisible guy.
Like the
Translucence.
end of his story?
Yes.
Okay, yes, that's what I just finished.
Okay.
It's very good. I really
love
like
the
it.
show. I love Carl Urban. That's the guy that plays Billy Butcher.
He's good.
He's an amazing actor, and he does not get near enough work. I'm just really enjoying it. I was afraid that it was just gonna be like all dark comedy, and that it wouldn't take itself seriously at all. But it's actually handling its emotion really well.
I thought it's been really interesting, and the thing that I haven't seen yet, and again, I'm only 2 episodes in, and we'll probably talk about this on the podcast, but obviously they're looking at the sides of a superheroes world that we don't really see.
Like superheroes as a business, basically.
Yeah, and even just like what is it like to be a civilian in a superhero world, and like what sort of shit can happen to you, but what I haven't at least seen yet is like supervillains. Like in 2 episodes in, we haven't really hit that, and I hope they go there because I don't know. At some point, like, is there a huge supervillain that like they take down and we see get taken down? But I don't know, because right now it's just kind of how do we survive in a world of supers who don't care, really? You know.
You guys ready to dive back in? McCoy? Jeremy?
What?
Are you guys ready to go back in?
Yeah, let's go, boss.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go, boss. Austin said you get 22 key fragments from Gambit, 11 key fragments from Crucible, and 12 from Strikes. And I'll drop in that you get 24 for doing the Nightfall. Oh
Good God, Austin!
Austin. He has 494 key fragments.
Chill.
McCoy's
Lose
gone.
McCoy?
Yeah.
All right, I canceled it.
He
McCoy?
may have had to go to the bathroom or something.
Oh yeah, that's happening. Let's go to Titan and work on the flashpoint a little bit while we wait for him then, because we've got to get kills. We've got to get kills for the armor anyway.
Okay.
What? What? What?
I just said okay.
No, you went.
It was a very disappointed okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
No idea. What?
How are you
Okay.
doing, Big Germ? I haven't talked to you yet.
I'm good, man. Not too bad. Tired. Been
I
working
feel
outside
that.
the last 2 days.
Me too. Have you also been filming for a golf tournament?
No, I dug a trench to bury fiber optic cable.
Ah, okay.
I'm gonna have
That
to.
is
do
probably
Crucible.
harder than what I did.
Probably.
I'm
It
gonna
was
have to do
blazing
Crucible
hot,
to get
though.
this ball.
Yeah, it's been really hot the last 2 days.
I got a really nice sunburn too. And I've got a great Apple Watch tan.
So I got Chroma Squad, Jake, and we're gonna talk about this more later. It is so fun.
I can't wait to play.
Like,
It
I
came out
have
today, right?
today for the Switch. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
But I've played it just a little bit. But you have a team of 5. Okay, so Chroma Squad, I'm going to explain this to people here, and then I'm going to have to explain this again for podcast, and then again for the Let's Play, but I don't care. You know that game that I
Practice
love?
here, you know.
Yeah, you know that game that I love called XCOM? You might have heard of it. Which is basically a top-down
The one that
turn-based
somebody
tactical...
commented on a video of ours, and I'm not sure if they were making fun of it or if they were just commenting. I don't really know what was happening there.
I'm not sure what you're referencing, but...
Okay, never mind. That's a deep cut.
So XCOM is a top-down, turn-based tactical, strategic resource management kind of game where you defend the world against aliens. Chroma Squad's like that, but instead of defending the world against aliens, you make a Power Rangers TV show. And I love it. It's so good. I've made the Chortle Squad. They are owned by Chortle Productions. Why are you laughing at that? That's our
No.
brand.
I love it. I wish it was Chortle Gang, but I won't.
I can change it. I can change it.
Let's change it to Chortle Gang.
Okay. That'll be the name of the show. Chortle Gang.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Members of
You
the
gotta
Chortle
keep
Gang.
the CG. You gotta keep the CG connection
true.
going.
That's true. That's true. Members of the Chortle Gang include Jake as the leader, which I was reluctant to do. Steven, myself, as the healer, which is the only reason I'm not the leader. McCoy as the scout.
Nice,
Brody as the assault.
nice.
And Big Germ as our techie, which is basically the guy that uses a lot of guns.
Yeah, okay.
The actors portraying them, mine is some fat, nerdy white guy. Jake's is a
Fat
large,
nerdy white guy.
No, he looks like basically a large African-American kickboxer.
It's the role I've always wanted to play.
Jeremy is portrayed by Wesley Snipes, obviously. McCoy is a monk. And Brody is Bruce Lee. I was really tempted to make Jake be played by an otter. Or no, a beaver, sorry.
Oh, that would have been good. Oh, why didn't you do that?
Because I would have not been able to take your character seriously at all, and he would have been the team leader. So it would have been like, all right, gang, let's go. And we'd be like,
me seriously?
I do take you about as seriously as a beaver leading a squad of Power Rangers.
I mean, there's another Fishbowl quote. I think that would make it better if I was something really stupid.
What's really funny about that is I think
I'm
that
too
when
cool
you
to
morph,
be played by a kickboxer. A what?
What's really funny about that is that when you morph, I think you would still be a human. So you go from a beaver to just a regular guy.
Regular guy by night, beaver by day.
No, the beaver is the lesser form. Oh, you get 2 fragments for patrols. That's not bad. All right, let's head to Nessus. Because what do you need to kill? You need to kill Hive. So let's go to the other area. That's going to be where the more Hive are.
Okay.
To answer Austin's question.
No,
What'd you say? I didn't hear it.
I said that's necessary.
Big Germ coming out with the big puns.
Oh, and what's great about the this Power Rangers game is that they all have dialogue options because you have to have one of each class in your squad, so they talk amongst each other. So they refer to each other by name. So Jeremy's like, guys, my uncle's got a warehouse that we can use as a studio, and everybody's like, that's a great idea, Jeremy. Let's do that. And so that's why I'm so excited to do a Let's Play with this game, because there's going to be like actual dialogue with our names in it, which is always a plus.
That's going to be funny. To answer your question, Austin, about will we see the return of Slagathor, we will see a return of that game, but I don't know if we're going to keep the Slagathor name going.
I think there's something bad touch about a couple 20-something-year-old dudes doing Let's Plays of a game where they try to get a high school girl laid. So let's maybe not revisit that one.
We are coming back to that game, but there's so many different things we can do with it, so we're gonna step away from that particular storyline.
That's gonna be our shtick before too long. Is that we're gonna be those guys you go to watch really bad mobile games.
Well, speaking of mobile games, Steven, I woke up to a very strange notification today, and I think this may be one of the first times ever that like drunk Jake has done something for me. And I don't even really know when he did this, so this really is what scares me a little bit, because I don't know that I've ever
lost sector.
The most drunk I may have ever been was at that New Year's Eve party, Steven, and you could probably attest to that. I don't really think I was drunk, but Steven would claim that I mean, that was when I got drunk.
I can't say when someone is and is not drunk, because I would have to. I don't know. Alcohol affects people different ways. You were just. You were
I was
having
really
a good
feeling
time.
it. Anyway, all that to say, I don't know when what I'm about to explain happened, but I think it's going to be for the best. So I woke up this morning, Steven, to a notification from Apple that said, hey, your pre-ordered game, let me make sure I get this right. Your pre-ordered game, Sheba Force, is ready to download.
What?
And
what is that?
The app is the picture of a dog's face. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? And so I click into it. I click into it. My phone opens, and the app is already downloaded, sitting in my apps list. And there's just a little Shiba dog just sitting in my whatever. And I clicked on it, and it started going, and I said, no, I gotta wait. This is gonna be a Let's Play. So I think at some point I went looking for like stuff we could play for that segment.
Yeah.
I don't remember this game, so I don't know what it's gonna be, but we're gonna try it. Sheba Force, yes, Austin, that's right. Like the dogs, but I think from the 2 seconds I got from clicking into the app, I think it's gonna be like Shiba Power Rangers or something like that.
Jake, don't make me play porn again.
Like which time?
See, I was hoping you would respond with
Roundabout.
which time that I made you play porn, Steven, because there have been a few.
There have been a few. Well, the problem is, I was like, oh, Roundabout wasn't that bad, but then I was like, is he referencing episode? Because we are going to play that again.
I'm referencing both of them. It's fine. We don't play porn here on Troll Games. We just slightly think that sometimes we got tricked into playing porn.
Sometimes games are just not the best. Man. Gee whiz, that's
McCoy,
funny.
are you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
You good?
As good as I'm gonna be.
He regrets the decision coming back. So, Austin, have you seen the Let's Play of us playing a game called Roundabout? Basically, it's a really strange game where you're a limousine driver, but instead of moving forward or backward,
you can only move in large circles.
So good.
Yeah, you just spin like a clock, and there is gameplay where you're driving around a car in like a cartoon city, and it looks like you would expect, a C or D tier game to look, but the cutscenes are shot in live action.
And they look super sketch. And we didn't see any gameplay from the main menu. We didn't see gameplay until we started the game, because all of the stuff in the main menu was those live action clips. And it looked like low budget porn.
And Steven, we hadn't even started the game. And it's not like there was anything lewd or anything in it. It just
had a vibe, It just had a vibe.
You know when something has a vibe? This had the porn vibe. And so even before we started, Steven was like, Jake, what are we about to play? And I was like, I don't really know. And you were like, and then Lee Allison came over and looked, and Steven was like, if this is porn. And I was like, I don't know where y'all are getting this, but okay. Anyway, that's what he's talking about, Austin.
Just had a
and
vibe,
then obviously episode is very sketch.
Slagathor.
Did you like that one, McCoy?
I have quite enjoyed your journeys with Slagathor. Although I wish you would throw down some hot dollars and get some shiny outfits.
If we're going to be the HBIC, McCoy, we're going to do it on even playing field. We're not going to use those snazzy dresses to make it easy. It's got to be a challenge. Otherwise, what's the point?
Like Slagathor said, she likes to challenge herself.
I think that's just because Steven is the HBIC.
Actually, that's how I make the HBIC talk. She talks like this.
I know. Oh, laughing hurts.
Sorry.
We will come back to that game, but we'll be doing a different story. Simply because when I saw there were 15 parts to that, I was like, no, this is not. We're not doing 15 parts of this.
What do we need to do right now for you guys for Solstice? Do we need to go back into?
Do we want to go one piece at a time?
I'm only worried about the bond. It's the only piece I'm going after. And for that, wouldn't you know it, I need Crucible because life's not fair.
That's Bungie's way of telling you to go fornicate with a cactus, Steven.
I don't know exactly what I want because I don't know what the final armor pieces even look like.
You saw the picture.
What picture?
They've got them like when you logged in, you should have gotten a banner that was like Solstice is here. That's the,
is that what they are?
That's what they are when you finish them.
Okay. I don't have it.
You can still do it. Come up behind me
Oh,
and
I
press
can?
square. Yeah.
Come up behind you.
To the left, to the
Come
left.
up
No,
come
no,
up
to the
behind
left.
you.
No, you're gonna ruin it. Jeremy, come over here and fuse with me before he knocks me off the... Hurry, Jeremy!
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming behind you.
I'm coming
Jeremy!
behind you.
Oh, now he doesn't. Now you don't deserve my fusion. You don't deserve to be slapped by a chicken. Yes, I'm going for the bond. If I'm going to go for any piece, it's only going to be the bond. Because it has the most potential of being something that doesn't look stupid.
I love the glow effect, but I don't like any of the armor.
Oh, Austin says look in the collections for armor factions.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Hey.
Prophecy offering.
Alright, I say we just go back to EAZ.
You received an uncommon prophecy offering. Open your inventory to view the consumable item.
That's
After I
something
look at the
for,
Prophecy offering.
War... No, what is it?
Word.
Osiris. That's something for old Cyrus.
Old Cyrus.
Old Cyrus.
Solstice Bond Majestic.
Uncommon offerings can be exchanged for rare versions by Brother
I already
Vance.
hate it.
Only rare offerings can be used to progress prophecy tablet objectives.
Okay. Never mind. I want none of this armor. I want nothing to do with this armor. This
Ooh,
is
gross.
You see that?
Yeah, I don't like that.
Like what? Why?
It looks... you know what it looks... you know what it looks like, Steven?
What does it look like, Jake?
Oh man, do you know those? I don't know if you know this or not. Anna would probably get this reference, but there's some jeweler that girls go crazy for in the South. Oh my gosh, Ronaldo. It looks like a Ronaldo bracelet.
Okay. Well, never mind. That was the shortest-lived armor quest I've ever been on. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, I'm just not a big fan. And I mean, I know it's gonna have 2.0, so like at least it'll kind of matter. Like it's not a completely pointless quest.
I would
But
consider
I don't
that.
want.
If you-
Are we
if you
looking
don't
at
just-
the purple, the majestic?
Yeah. If you don't just love that, it's not worth going after.
I don't hate the legs.
I mean, I want the hunter helmet. It looks good.
I want none of it.
All right, that's the show.
And the hunter gloves look good.
All right.
I could care less about any of it.
Yeah, figure out what you guys want to do. We've got about probably 30 minutes before we should end the stream. So
Oh my god, that's...
We could find out how I'm supposed to unlock Menagerie.
that's true.
Ooh, let's take him through Menagerie. I'm in, by the way.
Oh, good. All right. We're not gonna have time to do a menagerie.
We're not?
No, Jeremy has till 9:30.
Okay. Oh, we could do a Menagerie until by
McCoy doesn't have it yet.
Let's get him it.
Okay, but we're not gonna be able to do one at the same time.
What do you mean? Oh, we're like it's gonna take too long all the way together.
Probably, yes. All right, we're going to Nessus.
I don't know. He could probably do it. He's a big boy.
Don't
You're
make
all
fun
big
of me
boys.
because of my size.
Same.
Well, I'm gonna just unequip all this stuff. Goodbye, Solstice. You were terrible. Never come back.
But it's a solstice. It will come back.
It will.
Yeah.
That's why I was
It's true.
surprised they did it again, because the first time around, I feel like everybody was like, meh.
Yeah, they hated it.
And now the second time, everybody's still going to be like, oh, things glow, but it's 1,000?
Well,
Meh.
you know what's even better about all this? If you don't like Void subclasses, you're completely out of luck, because right now they're expecting you to do a lot of the stuff as a Void subclass.
I know, I swapped over to
Ew.
Void. And
I hate my Void subclass, so no thanks.
do not miss it.
Well, I like
Well,
mine.
to get all the pieces of the Majestic armor, you have to complete the whole set. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Wow,
Stay
yeah,
fresh,
that's not
cheese
going to
face.
happen.
That's some kind of bullcrap.
It might just be the day for the Void thing, because Void Empowerment is on right now.
Yeah, but it's attached to the pursuits on the armor, so that doesn't change.
Nope, nope, never mind.
Yeah,
Or at least it was on the one I looked at.
Jake.
Gretch. Well, look, Jeremy, I'm just trying to help
If
over here,
that
okay?
is
I'm
your
just
real
saying.
name.
Go fornicate with a cactus. Come on.
Go
Get outta here.
fornicate with cactus. What do you have to do to get the menagerie, McCoy?
I don't know.
Go up to the barge as soon as you load in. And we're gonna hope that he's got
'Cause
something for you.
I don't think it took you and me that long to do it, Steven. It's just once we got into the menagerie, we were kind of struggling.
Well, let's hope that we can do that, because if we can, then we can get Austin in here too.
And we could have a squad of 5. We could do we could do a heroic.
Nope.
Let's not jump ahead of ourselves now.
Yeah, I'm a small boy.
Yeah.
Jeremy, you told me not to make fun of your size.
I'm
No, that was
I'm
McCoy.
only 6'76", bro. I'm not trying to do a heroic.
He wasn't
anything
talking about his size right there.
No, I was talking about my
See,
height.
for
He was
like a
talking about
split
Way to
second,
take it to size, Jake.
for like a split second, I was like, "You don't weigh 675 pounds." And then I
Yeah,
was like,
I do.
"Oh yeah,
I have
no,
really,
you
really
don't." Well,
thick
you
thighs,
hide it
man.
very, very well.
You hide it so well.
Super thick thighs.
Your thighs are like 300 a
Warner,
piece.
Warner has a quest.
So many lights, so little time.
Can you imagine somebody who like their thighs weighed 300 pounds a piece, but the rest of them was only 74 pounds?
Gee
Like-
whiz.
I mean, what?
All right, so you need to do all of Warner's stuff to get the chalice, and then once you have the chalice, then you can do menagerie.
Restore
Manage.
chalice. Clear.
Thickest of thighs, the Thigh Lord. Yeah, with that
Jeremy,
person,
the
you have to
Thigh
know
Lord.
that the thigh's the limit, you know?
Oh my god.
Yes. Sorry.
Yes.
Yes.
Eva Levante, what's up, girl? What you got for me? Anything good?
No.
It's okay, Leela. Oh, you no, why not? Why?
Trying to decide if I should protest enough on stream where I dismantle every piece of Solstice armor live.
Do it, you won't.
Do it.
Okay, I'll do it. I know I could probably just get it back, but I don't care. It's just a waste of space. Oh wow, it really makes you hold that abandon button.
Are you? Are you
I did-
sure? Are
I
you really
step-
sure?
I did a step further, Steven. Eva Levante offered me my helmet, and I said no thanks. Turned her down. Don't even want it.
What's more of an insult though? Accepting the gift just to destroy it in front of its creator, or to not accept the gift at all?
Well, apparently I have to at least accept it, otherwise she
I
won't
choose C.
she won't stop talking to me. So
I choose C.
All right, bye bye Solstice. You were awful. Don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking anybody who wants to do Solstice. I personally hate it. I wish. All right, what are we doing for Chalice?
Defeat
McCoy?
Cabal on Nessus to collect lost Chalice fragments.
All right.
Well, as it so happens.
Where's
Artifacts
the Well of
Edge.
Flames on Nessus?
Well of Flames is to the west in the cistern.
It's to the west. Because I need to do that. Ah. Indeed. Most indeed.
There's a lost sector there that will serve its purpose.
Oh, I'm heading that way.
Meet you there.
So, I made the mistake of getting Mario Maker 2.
Yeah.
Oh God.
And it's really fun, but good lord, the levels are extremely hit or miss.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
the only reason why I got it is so Chris and I can play co-op on it.
Yeah, Anna and I got the Super Mario U or whatever, the one for the Wii U, the most recent
Yeah.
mainline Super Mario. And we enjoyed it until the game started being a complete a-hole. And we did a Boo's Castle level. That was not okay. What is that?
See, I was gonna
Brownie cheesecake? What?
I was gonna get that and found out it was just a Wii U like remake, so I was kind of disappointed.
Yeah. Which, I mean, we hadn't played that one. I just wanted to get a Super Mario game for us to play together.
Yeah.
So it served our purpose, but
It was the same way for us. I wanted a Super Mario game, but
yeah.
Damn it.
just if I was gonna pay that much money for a game, I wanted it to be a new game, not just
McCoy, you coming to the cistern
like that. So.
Why?
to get Cabal kills?
Oh, yeah.
There's a lost
I'm
sector.
over here. I'm over here at Artifacts Edge.
Son
Did the event
of
drop?
a bitch.
They only show up for the event.
You alright, Jake?
I just walked past some son of a bitch hunter who's wearing a full set of Solstice armor that he colored really cool, and he has the glow effect, and he looks fucking awesome. And
That's
now
great.
I have to do it.
No, you really don't.
I really do.
You really don't, Jake. You won't use it when Shadowkeep comes out.
Really cool.
You will not even complete it by the time Shadowkeep comes out, Jake. Don't do it.
Bitch, you're right. I know you're right, but he looks so cool.
You won't even use it when Shadowkeep comes out in 2022.
Actually, really good. It's more
Yep, delayed.
ELT
Sucks.
cheese. What is that? Tell me what all these are.
peach amaretto,
Okay.
and those are
Did it
cheeses
say
from
which
Bill.
date it's coming out, or did it just say first week in October?
Can you get me like a fork or something, or just put it in my mouth?
Hell yeah.
Can you like give me a fork or something?
Just put it in my mouth.
Interesting.
Put it in his mouth.
Just tried BLT cheesecake.
Mm.
It's
They're what
interesting.
now?
I went to a cheesecake tasting.
Anna went to a cheesecake tasting.
That's
And
why.
Bad looking chocolate cheesecake.
The hell? How do I get invited to a cheesecake tasting?
Well, Anna just does a lot of cool things. She's a very interesting person.
She does. She always doing cool things.
Oh, the freaking injection rig just spawned. If you guys want to do that.
Yeah, we can do the frickin' injection rig.
That guy I saw, he's a wayfarer too. Of course he is.
What's what?
Peach.
the guy who's got the full set of armor, who looks really cool, who kind of makes me want to get the full set of armor, he's a wayfarer, which means he has way, way too much time in this game.
Yep.
God dang it. You sons of bitches, stop walking around with your glow effects. Oh, I want it. Oh my gosh.
Get over it. You're better than them. You don't
No,
need
I'm
it.
not. No, I'm not. I wish they would do the glow effect for all armor.
But that would require effort.
I don't want to undermine gaming development, but it can't be that hard. Like, just make it.
You basically have to
ornament.
recreate armor sets.
Not really. If
You're
they add
adding-
a layer to it.
Yeah, but they'd have to do that with every single individual piece, and Bungie has never been one to put that kind of care and love into any feature in their game.
The glow effect doesn't have to be different on everything. It just needs to accentuate
Yeah,
the
but
same.
in order for them to render it, they would have to render
Yeah.
each individual piece.
Yeah, the sizing and spacing is different, because like think of Titan armor, especially with big shoulders and not big shoulders. Like that needs to be done specifically for each individual piece.
I just wish. Yeah, Austin, how difficult would it be if I just like let you use my account on Destiny and just get that for you?
Don't do it,
How long
Austin.
would it-
He'll never play it again.
How long would it take you?
I did that for Division. He never played it afterward.
I think
Did you
I'm
never
gonna
even
go,
make
I'm
it to
gonna
level
try
10 in Division 2?
So many lights.
No,
so
no,
little
I didn't.
time. Stay in the
How long? Solstice is what? 4 weeks? We don't have. Do we have till the update? Like, do we have till?
I thought it was
Uh,
still
I'm done with the chalice. First step.
good.
Next step is defeat Vex with melee damage without dying. 25 Vex.
All right, that's when you need to go to Artifact's Edge. Go to the Lost Sector there and just go to town. And I'll try to keep you healed with...
Do you want me to go to the Lost Sector or go to town? Make up your mind, Steven.
Ha! It's funny.
It's me.
Do you think there's a town in the States called Lost Sector?
That'd be pretty funny.
Hi, I'm Steven. I'm from Lost Sector, Virginia. Like something like, you know? Like,
I'm from Lost Sector, Virginia. That'd be pretty crazy. I do like this EAZ
Well-
event. This is fun.
yeah, EAZ is pretty cool. Well, no, here's the problem. He doesn't have a fire team that wants to do it with him, so...
Austin, I need you. You're my genie.
I mean, I'll run it.
He's our genie. You don't own
Awesome.
him.
McCoy will run it with me, he said.
Okay.
Key enemy targets identified within
It
your
wasn't that
sector,
bad.
Captain.
What, EAZ?
Yeah.
No, I enjoy EAZ. I'll do EAZ. I'm just not doing
He's
armor.
just salty about the armor.
Oh, yeah.
rightfully salty.
I was not happy about it, but that guy showed me that it
Oh
can
my
look cool.
God.
And if you put that glow effect on it, that glow effect, it changes everything.
Oh, yeah. Just... World of difference.
Oh, look, combat mission.
Big Germ,
Yeah.
don't patronize me.
That's crazy. It's just, whoa.
Oh, it's... Is that okay? Sorry guys, I'm rearranging some things.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck is going on.
Solstice of Heroes. It's new Solstice of Heroes.
Are you guys doing that lost sector?
No, I can't teleport anywhere because people are starting combat missions.
Oh,
Come
well, it's done
on.
now.
Yeah, we just finished it.
So now I will join
Which-
the old...
Austin, just join up on me, man.
You know one,
Well,
the one
I
in
guess
Artifact's
I'm in
Edge, Theo?
activity, so you probably can't do that shit.
Yeah, Artifact's Edge.
Okay, I'm heading there.
That's 3 to 4 days of non-stop playing, doing nothing but Destiny, and I just don't have the the desire to do that for it. I don't like any of the pieces. It's going to be obsolete in no time, so I'm just going to stay away from it.
Grind for cosmetic pieces.
The only reason I would be curious to get it is just to get a sneak peek at how Armor 2.0 works, but there are YouTube videos for that.
Well,
Yeah.
it won't be Armor 2.0 until, whatever.
Well, never mind. So it's,
Shadowkeep. Yeah, it's not like you're going to get a sneak peek. It's just they're going to update the armor once it's, whatever, good to go, you know.
well, never mind then. It is completely useless.
I'm a collector, so I'm just gonna get it.
Yeah, have fun. I am following you guys in Lost Sector, and I'll keep you healed.
The guys with me have played this a time or two because they're hauling, but they know where to go.
Vex melee blows without dying.
This is all Vex in here. Jeremy, just let McCoy get what he needs.
Okay.
I might kill a couple here or there, just to get more noble rounds.
Oh man, that really sucked for me. Austin, I would love to see your blue cape.
Where did you go?
Man, how do I get up there? Okay, we did not complete that objective. That's nice.
Nine more.
Okay.
Ooh, hello. Austin, my hero, he's here.
Watch out for the hobgoblins. They're just in trouble.
Alright, I gotta get serious here. Using a cruddy loadout here.
Alright, I got it.
Okay. What now? Austin, if that was your suggestion for what we do now, you can kindly never suggest anything ever.
No, I think he's saying that's an objective for the Solstice armor. And I'm like, what? There's no way I can do that.
What is it?
Conflux Lost Sector on Nessus.
2-man Shattered Throne reach 200,000 points in a Prestige Nightfall.
Oh my god.
Alright, go
That's
to the cistern.
crazy.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. Don't need any Solstice of Heroes. Alright. Don't care.
Oh man, we got this.
No, I just don't want it. There's no point. It's a waste of my time.
Why is it a waste of time?
because it's purely cosmetic and it's going to be obsolete next month. Or 2 months from now, whatever.
So why does everybody keep saying that it's going to be obsolete? I thought you had to have the pieces to rip the pieces to be cosmetic.
You have to get the first level to get the second, and then use the second to make the third.
Are you talking about, like, to take the appearance of one armor and apply it?
Yeah.
I think that the way that's going to work is you're going to be able to use the appearance part as a base and then apply, kind of like applying runes and stuff to give it its perks. I think that's how it's going to work. So it's not so much applying the appearance to a piece.
But where are you
it's more
getting
so
the appearance? Where are you getting the appearance from?
from the piece.
So you do need to own the piece to use the appearance of it.
Correct.
For Armor 2.0.
Right. That's what it seems like. But if you don't like the appearance, the armor doesn't really have value.
Sure.
I think that's the boat that Jeremy and I are currently in.
Yeah.
I got you. If you don't like how it looks, then you don't need it for Armor 2.0.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
It's just another set that happens to glow sometimes.
No, it glows. Like if you add that effect, it glows.
Okay.
Like I just
You're
saw
gonna
a couple
find
dudes
armor.
walking around it.
You're just gonna find armor and Shadowkeep that you like way better, and you're gonna be like, man, I could have been doing anything else in this game, or even playing another game like Division with my best friend Steven, rather than getting this worthless armor.
Um,
I'm in the conflux.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm
Okay.
gonna find the entrance.
Let me cut back out then, because I think I might have accidentally started the wrong thing, because I think that you guys have to walk in.
nope, I'm about to die. Boom.
Back out, Jeremy.
I'm going. I was looking at the Solstice pieces.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So Austin, were you also agreeing that it's impossible to get that piece, or because you said no and then you said yes it is, and I'm confused.
He was saying no, that it wasn't what he was telling us to do, and yes it is. That it's something you have to do. Austin's after it. Austin is the Destiny genie. He has to get the Solstice armor. It's his job.
It's his job. It's part of his duty.
And I respect him for it, but I will not be joining.
You said duty.
I did.
Oh man, there's no way I could do a 2-man. Well, I could probably do a 2-man Shattered Throne, but I don't know. I mean, my God, it took me forever to get a team to do a raid. There's no way I'll get through whatever that thing is, Nightfall.
There's only 3 people.
Yeah, but I tried to get people to do the Nightfall too, and that took forever. It didn't happen.
You do know that I'm like all over all of this.
Yeah.
So you, me, and Austin, we need to buddy up, and we need to just go after this.
Like I live for all the in-game PvE content.
All right, we're gonna have to play more McCoy.
We will slay
All day.
all day,
All day slay.
and we will get that Gucci armor.
Goals. He was saying bye, Felicia, to that old ratchet armor.
Imperials
So wait, question, because
unlock a
this
rune
would
slot. Open the director. What's a rune slot?
Go to your map, like your pursuits, and go to the Chalice of Opulence.
Pursuits.
Whenever you need to access menagerie stuff, you're going to do it through the Chalice of Opulence.
Chalice. Unlock this rune slot to control the archetype of weapon or armor that drops from the final chest in the menagerie.
Basically, those rune slots allow you to
Unlock
get
additional slots to increase your
rolls that
chalice's
you want,
power
first piece
and capabilities. Unlock additional slots to increase your chalice's power and capabilities. Okay, well, I now have a chalice.
But that's probably where we're going to have to stop the stream.
Before we do end it, I have a question for Austin. Austin.
Are we still on Nessus?
We are.
I gotta go back and talk to the robot.
I'm going to go talk to Failsafe and get this on my data labs.
Putting a security node this close to a
Austin, once we get to the Majestic
obvious
armor,
to us to fall off.
can we
Those Vex
raise its power level past 750? Because I know from the last Solstice there was this issue of you couldn't raise the power level of the armor once you got there. Is that still the case?
So, Stephen, as I have struggled through kidney stones today,
Yep.
Ooh.
I have been drinking some orange and cream clear American water.
You're welcome.
It's actually been kind of a nice change.
So you do like it?
Yeah, I figured I would.
Awesome. Did you not try any when you were here?
I did not. I didn't want to. I didn't want to partake of the Holy Grail.
Okay, Nav, I hear you, and that's good to know that it could be that simple, but why?
What are we whying?
Like, I just need somebody to convince me why I should even care about the Solstice armor.
I mean, if you don't, then you don't. I'm a
Yeah,
collector.
but
I want one of everything, and for that
Right.
fact alone, I want it.
Right, but I'm waiting to
But if
hear
you're not
why
a collector
I
and you
should-
don't want to wear it, and it doesn't have some unique perk that only that armor piece has, that's some god tier roll, and you don't like the way it looks, then you have no.
Right, but I'm waiting to hear if there's something that I don't know about it. Because everyone's acting like it's the end-all be-all of Destiny right now.
Steven, it's got
It's
a
not.
glow effect.
I mean, does it have a unique perk?
I don't know that it does.
Oh, wrong Rubit. I gotta go talk to the Rubit at the tower. No.
Steven and I mean Austin and I are eating popcorn though, and we're looking at Steven just like, what, why, how, what? I don't know how to explain it to
Oh,
him.
complete the
It's
bounty.
got a glow effect.
Clear. Complete the bounty. Generate orbs of light, earn experience, and complete any challenge.
Alright, I wish we had time for a menagerie, but we just don't. We're gonna call it here.
We'll get it next time.
We will definitely play some menagerie though, especially since McCoy has it unlocked. I'm excited to dive into it as a group.
Jeremy, have you done it yet?
Have I done it yet?
Have you?
Have you done the dirty?
I think so, yeah. I think I've done it.
Nav in the chat knows how to.
He knows how to get to you.
He does know how to get to me. Get
He's
out of my
appealing to the only sense of Steven that I can. Oh my god, I just impaled myself. Austin, Where are you? Come to me. Watch
What
me.
is his
Watch me.
valid argument?
Wait, hang on, wait. Watch,
You need to do
watch,
it for your pals.
Watch me do this.
Dang.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
So I can't open any of these because it says requires chalice upgrade.
Yes. That's I forget which one it is. It's like power and efficiency 1. It's the bottom right upgrade. You need to get Imperials to upgrade it.
Oh, okay.
The best way to get...
Are you saying that that needs to be my second unlock?
Probably.
Instead of the other side? What does the other side do?
Some people would disagree with me, but those chests, being able to open them, it is really nice.
Being able to open what chests?
The barge chests.
Unlock this rune slot to control the masterwork properties of the gear defined in the gear type slot of the chalice.
I've been opening up Nessus reward Ingrams from Failsafe for the past 5 minutes. I just had a lot of data lettuce.
Data lettuce.
Data lettuce, yep.
Well, I should be able to finish my chalice quest line. I have to do a bounty before I can finish it.
Those bounties are really nice because the one that you get from Warner or Benedict, you do
Get a legendary rune.
You get powerful gear from it too.
Oh, fun. Well, I'm not done with the chalice quest line yet.
Okay, so the stuff that you get that is like the weekly stuff from Warner and Benedict, you get 4 bounties and each of them gives you powerful gear, and then for completing all of them you get another powerful Ingram. So it's a really good way to just get good gear.
Nice.
You're a really good way to get good gear.
Yeah, you
Ooh,
are.
burn. Burn.
I mean,
Alright.
burn.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Everybody.
Toodles.
Dadgrind.com.
Stay fresh, cheese bags.